Hello there, buddy Vesper, and welcome back to the mansion of blueprints with a mountain obscured by the trees, now framed by the trees, and welcome to a permanent unlock that we unlocked last time. If you didn't watch the last episode, I'd recommend going back to watch the last episode because we didn't actually do a whole lot. We came close. We came literally one room away from the antechamber last time. But we did a little permanent unlock of this place over here, which allows us to draft an outside room. The first one. Isn't there like a different one? Like if there's no actual map, but if you hold up, I'll do this room here first. So let's go ahead and see what we could draft. There's a trading post. Trade for items. Interesting. I'm going to do the hovel because I'd rather spend feet than gems today. Because gems were not that great. Gems have actually sometimes been the reason why we weren't able to draft certain rooms at certain times. So I'm going to draft the hovel. We're going to walk in the hovel because we've never been in the hovel. There's a note on the table. I'm going to read that in just a moment. There's a little loom here for sewing. There's a big bottle of moonshine. There's like a straw bed for some reason. What is this place? What? Whoa. What just happened? What did I do? I don't know what I did. Oh! I have lit the fires of Mordor. Oh. Interesting. That's got to be part of a larger puzzle. What is this place called? This is the hovel. Hold on. I must write something down. I have written down that the hovel gave us one flame. I don't know what that's going to mean, but I'm assuming there's going to be other places that we unlock or we draft that'll give us more of those flames, which will unlock a permanent thing. There's some bear traps here. But more importantly, there's a message here. Notice of termination. That's not good. Dear Mr. Vervain, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds has been great. Your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the ground has been greatly appreciated. That is so condescending. That is so condescending. Anyway, however, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundkeeper of Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are requested to vacate the hotel. What? To vacate the hovel. Oh! The groundskeeper was living in the hovel, apparently. You're requested to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to this estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and services and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Annie Babbage, House Manager. Started off so condescending. Oh my gosh. But yes, there's a puzzle here. I'm seeing various puzzles. Some of these puzzles are grand scheme puzzles, like this one here. Like we turned this. If I turn it back, what happens? The flame goes out. Yes, we turn it back again. Flame comes back. Although we don't have to look at through the whole cutscene this time, which is fantastic. I love that. They don't make you go through the whole cutscene. But there's these freaking bird baths which are everywhere, which probably deal something with something somewhere. But I'm not sure what they're going to deal with. If I waltz on up this way, the board is not there, which means we cannot saunter on up to the garage, which is how we unlocked this place. Basically, what you had to do to unlock this place, if you missed it last time because you didn't watch that for some reason, basically you got to get to the garage with the power to the garage being on, which means you have to draft the utility box to turn the garage's power on and then draft the garage. You could probably draft them in like whichever order you want, but you have to have both drafted to then have the power for the garage and then go into the garage, open up the garage door, and then you can go out that way. Is this not? There it is. So I'm kind of curious what this will do. It looks like there's another pipe thing here. I'm assuming we have to light all 4 of these, and then this spot here will become available for us to draft as another permanent unlock meta progression kind of thing. There's also that place down there, which I don't remember there being a door down there, but there was also a bunch of boxes like blocking the way to like a path. So I'm not sure if that could be apparently unlocked as like a permanent progression thing. But we're going to hop back in here. I still, as one of my main goals, want to make it to the antechamber. Like that is my main thing that I want to do. What is this doing again? Special floor plans now cost feet instead of gems. So gems are not necessarily what I want. Discover less common floor plans while drafting the library. Well, I want the den first because the den in the center is probably like the best thing you could actually do. We'll draft this over here. Ooh. I don't know if I want the kitchen that soon. We'll just do the spare room as it saunters off to the freaking left there. Let's draft this place. I'm mainly looking for something that would be super useful. I'm going to just have to draft the parlor because I don't want to spend my feet at the moment. We can do the parlor game here real quick. Open this here box up because you're the one that's not lying. So apparently the parlor game, as long as you complete it, always gives you 2 gems. I just smacked the mic with my glasses. What's up with that? Ooh. Do we use... Ooh, that's a tough decision. That's kind of a tough decision. They're all dead ends. Well, the bedroom wouldn't be a dead end. The bedroom could allow us to continue going forward. But I think I'm going to do the nursery. We're going to do the nursery. I'm going to hop into the nursery, just take a little gander around in case there's any items in the nursery, which there is. There's a gem. Of course, now that gems have become completely useless, I have 3 gems, which is fantastic. We have this book. We read that book last time. If you missed it, you can go back and watch that. There's a what? There's just a coin purse. See, this is the cool part. This is the roguelike mechanics. There could be random hidden items via actual items, gems, keys, or coins around any particular room at any particular time once they are drafted. All you have to do is look around the room. So it makes you literally have to explore around every room that you draft to get those items, or to even potentially even see those items. I have the coin purse this time, so now, I mean, honestly, getting the coin purse this early is fantastic because any coins, every 3 coins we get, we're going to get an additional extra coin. That's tempting. That's tempting. I don't have any though. I don't have any coins for that though. I think, you know what? I think we're going to have to draft the extra feet. We'll gain 5 from the nursery. We can walk in here to gain 10, a net profit of 13 because it's going to cost us 2. 1 to walk in, 1 to walk out as we stare out the window. Look at this boat. There's no key card this time. Unfortunate. The last 2 times I drafted this room, it had a key card. Anywho, we get to go back now. So both of these ways are now dead end, which is why it's fantastic that we drafted the den here. Is there any chest around the den? There's obviously a gem. It tells me there's a gem. I could slap that gem into my pocket, and now I have 4 useless gems. Good God, dude. There's a coat rack. There's a kitchen. I think we're just gonna do the hallway. Because I don't want... I gotta be sparing with my feet choices here. Can do the chapel. The dinner table. I'm going to do the chapel. We have no coins to speak of at the moment, so we can just enter this place and leave it as often as we want with no real consequences. We can continue going over this way. No, then. It's all dead end. So, the storeroom it is. We can hop in here and at least get a key. Then we still have 2 directions to go. I'm going to lose the coin that I got, but I got a gem. Useless again. And we got a key. Good God, I have so many gems. This is literally the most gems I've ever had in any run. Like, maximum. Let alone at any given time. What do you say? Yes, yes, fantastic. What about this way? Is this going to have the nook, which will allow us to go forward and give us a key. I want to save these keys. These keys are going to be used exclusively for doors to go forward. I don't know what this place does. I forget what this place does, if anything at all. I'm going to do the pantry, because it's going to give us some coins. You know what? Yeah, I want the coins. Give me the coins now. I'll eat a banana. And I'll grab those coins. We should get an extra one, like so. So now we have 5 coins, thanks to the coin purse. We can hop in here. Do I save the corridor? I think we save the corridor. We open up the courtyard, because we're near where we have always gotten the garage. Bro, there's a metal detector. Heck yes. Doesn't... Oh, right. Better chance of finding keys and coins, bro. What the fuck? Security door! Locked by electronic key card. Well, that's unfortunate. I can't go that way, which means I must go this way. What is this way? What would this way have? It has the furnace. I don't want the furnace. I could get the bedroom, or I could get the closet for items. I'm going to do the closet in hopes that it has keys. What does it have? It has a key. Yes, it also has whatever this is. What are you? A black silk sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 feet. Interesting. Well, our bedroom is here and here. I'm going to have to use more than 5 feet to go back to get those. I mean, I gotta go back to the hall anyway. If I want to go back from the hall, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna have to spend 8 to get that, so that's not worth it. But any future bedrooms that we unlock will give us a net profit of 10 feet, 5 for drafting it, 5 for entering it, which is fantastic. I need to go into the nook now. What was that? What is that? What? The metal detector! I was so confused. I thought something in security was happening, like somebody else was in the house looking at us over like the security camera. No, that was the metal detector beeping as I got close. So it will tell you when you're close to coins and keys, which is pretty cool, actually. What is this place? Whenever you enter a baller room, set your gem to 2 gem. We're gonna double. Whenever you enter ballroom, we gain twice. We like double our gems. There's the breaker box, but that'll completely lock us out. I have to do the ballroom. Well, I mean, I don't have to do the ballroom. I could have done the corridor, but I want to keep the corridor open until we can go as far as possible because it's always unlocked. Also, I've just never had the ballroom. Oh. I lost gems by entering the ballroom. There's a coin or a key somewhere. Where? No. There. Oh my god, it's hidden. Bro. I'm gonna say that one got spawned there because we had the metal detector. I have 4 keys, dude. Oh, that's fantastic. I can look at this picture. Clara and Simon. What? 1952. Our name is Simon. That's not us. That's from 1952. Because we're like a kid. Well, not really a kid. We're like a young adult. Oh, I can. Can I play that music? I can't read music. Oh. Under the stairs, the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide and the music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. Wait a minute. This is page 6. What that means, only time can tell. 2 remain for one last dance, and spin again. What? And spin again around clock hands. And as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sounds. The true time lost in past romance. I feel like there's part of a bigger part of a puzzle with those music sheets, because it had a bunch of like numbers and stuff. But I don't know what that's going to exactly mean if we take a gander at this. The drawing room would probably be the best thing to draft here, because it's going to open up 2 passageways, which we can go. It also said I'm going to be able to draw stuff that I wouldn't be able to draw anywhere else. What is this? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that allow you to redraw if you do not like their initial thing. Sure, yes, why the heck not? Let's check out this way first. What is this way going to have? It has the passage. I'm doing the passage. It's going to cost us a bunch of feet, but I'm doing the passage because that's going to continue opening up pathways that we can go. This is locked, so we're going to leave it locked. We're going to leave it locked. That's perfectly fine. We're going to enter the passage. We're going to go north because I'm starting to run out of footsteps and it's starting to concern me. North is locked. What about this way? Is this way locked? This is also locked. See, this is why I want all of the keys. Let's unlock the one that goes north. Hopefully we can unlock something else that goes north. I could do the commissionary. Or I could do the archives. You'll no longer be able to see all 3. That's a problem. But that's going to open up a lot of direction. I'm going to have to do that. It's going to open up a lot of direction. But it's going to cause us a problem of uncertainty. In that we won't be able to see all of our directions. Magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. What? It did exactly what I thought it would do. No fucking way. No fucking way. I need this. I need the dark room. There was a picture in the dark room that Herbert was holding a note, and I couldn't read what it said because it was so gosh darn tiny. With this, you could see that. With this magnifying glass, you could probably see the swan song crossed out password so much easier to be able to determine what it's actually saying. Oh my gosh. So I need the dark room. My priorities for today have changed. I need dark room. Boom jams, dark room. Although if we enter, it's gonna black out, isn't it? Yes. So now we need the fuse box. Okay. We don't have. We know what we need. We need the fuse box. If we get the fuse box, it's an immediate draft. I don't care about making it anymore to the end. Library. The library will allow us to go forward, but the bedroom will do the exact same. You know what? I have to do the bedroom. We're running out of steps. I need the bedroom. We'll draft it. We'll gain 5. We'll enter it. We'll gain 5 for entering it. And it's a free passage to be able to run through. Do you think there's anything hidden in these pictures? Like, do you think there's anything hidden in these? It feels like there should be. I'm going to keep my keys because I'm going to need them. Bunk room. Corridor is always unlocked. Fantastic. We keep advancing forward. Is there anything in the corridor? If there was any keys or coins, we would be alerted. There is a pool! Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pools. There's also a billiard room. Oh, I want the billiard room because I want to do the puzzle there, but the pool room will give us 2 options. I'm going to do the pool room. I want the options because if we could still get to the end and get to the archive room, that would be fantastic. Hi. Oh, that's an apt picture to have in the pool room. Key, love to see that. Today is literally the perfect day to be able to... Can I go in the pool? I can't go in the pool. Bro, I want to go for a swim. This feels like it would be a sauna room. What do you say? Drafting pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool and for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. No running. I think that's the last rule. Locked. Okay, that's fine. Locked. That's less fine. Why is there a bat? Dude, look at this bat. Look at that little face. Wait a minute. Check it out. Look at that tiny face. Oh my god. How did I know? I mean, I guess I never really waltzed up on one of these pictures and took a serious close-up look like this where the whole picture could take up the encompass of the screen. Look at that little face. That's outstanding. I love that. Let's unlock this door. I'll be able to unlock the other one as well, but I won't need to. Because we have the kitchen. But we also have the library. So we can enter the library, and the antechamber is there. Also, our book should... Oh, there's our book. Swimbird. Oh, we could probably use this to change. No, this... Wait, hold up. This tells us who checked out the book. Simon P. Jones. Interesting. Anywho, we get to read Swimbird by Marion Marigold. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is no depth I would not dive. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when they look at me. You are not a seabird. You are not a swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the sky, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to your friends, for they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, I dare not swim, I dare not step foot in the ocean again. I dare not smile, I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. I dare not dream, I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. That's really sad, actually. This is a kid's book. This is a goddamn kid's book. This is so depressing. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That is so sad. Bro, you could be a penguin, that's perfectly fine. If you want to be a swimbird, be a swimbird. That's so sad. Dude, that's a kid's book. That's a goddamn kid's book. That's so sad. He was so happy swimming. He was so passionate about swimming. And then his friends were like, no, you can't swim. You're a bird. You fly. You don't swim. Bro, Just let your friend swim. If your friend wants to swim, let your friend swim. It doesn't matter if he wants to be different. Let him do what he wants to do. That's gonna make me dizzy, dude. It's gonna make me goddamn dizzy. Like, if that's the way your friends are, maybe just maybe get some new friends. Maybe it's time for some new friends if your friends don't support you. Like, if you yourself can't be happy and smile and laugh, and you have to depend on your friends to be happy and smile and laugh for you, because they make you be unhappy, be no smile and not laugh, maybe it's time for some new friends. I don't know. I mean, I do know. It is time for some new friends, because those don't sound like very good friends. What is it? The fuck? Let me in. Let me in. What? Eh? Why can't I enter the antechamber? What? I got here, but I can't enter. Oh, no. I got here, but I cannot enter. Why not? Why can't I enter? Can I enter it from this side? Is it going to be like a specified side thing? Ooh. I mean, if I can't enter, the obvious thing to do would be to draft in other ways to try and get the power on so I can access the dark room. Although, we could find this out now. We could bring this in. Oh my god, that makes that so much easier. I figured out the way you're supposed to actually figure it out if you can't read it. You're supposed to get a magnifying glass and then use that. That's so much clearer. That's so much better. That's so much less crossed out for some reason. Alright, cool. Well, that answers my question from last time as to if you can't read that, how you're supposed to figure it out. You're supposed to get a magnifying glass. Which, if I remember correctly, I requested a magnifying glass to be sold at the shop, but then I've never drafted the shop since. I've had multiple opportunities to. I've just never done it. I'm going to use my last key. The commissary. You know what? We'll go with the random one. Hopefully this will be what we need. Oh. Did we draft? We drafted the pump room. Control water flow throughout the state. There's a key or a coin somewhere. Right there, it's a coin. That doesn't really help us. Ooh. Fountain, pool, greenhouse, kitchen, aquarium, reservoir. Eh? Door's locked. God damn it. Can I take stuff away? Like, can I drain the pool? Like, if I click on the pool, we do this. Can I drain the pool? Like, I want to drain the pool. Can that drain the pool? Apparently that's not going to drain the pool. What if we do this? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. There's a puzzle here that I'm not understanding. I need power. I need goddamn power. I need the pump room. Shit. I need the pump room, but I don't have it. Okay. What does this say? Pump controls! Well, let's use this. Water control source selection. Pump room schematic. Reservoir tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pump 4. Tank 1, 4 units. Tank 2, 4 units. We have pump 3, pump 2, and pump 1. I don't know what any of this means. Pump 6 goes through pump 4 into tank 2. There's a puzzle here that I don't understand, but I can't do anything with it because the room is unpowered at the moment. I can go back to the archives, we can go up, or I can go back to the passage and we can go left to continue to hopefully get the room that we are looking for, which is basically just the circuit room. I just need the breaker box. If we're going to be honest, I really just need the breaker box right now. Come on, no breaker box? God damn it. This will go into a dead end, which is useless. So I'm going to draft this mysterious floor plan in hopes that it's the breaker box. It is not the breaker box. It is whatever this room is. What is this room? It is the walk-in closet with 4 items, including a coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. That's interesting. It's kind of dope, actually. There's a coin. 2 keys! Yes. That's fantastic. 2 keys, a coin, and an actual item, which is the coupon book. So now we have keys, which means we can go back to the pump room, or we can run back down. If I remember correctly, these were locked, weren't they? Hold up, we're going to go back to... well, is it even worth going back to the pump room? Now that I think about it, is it worth going back to the pump room? Hold up, let's play... I gotta think about this, hold on. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to the pump room. We go up, that would be 7. Or we can go 1, 2, and then we have 2 different ways that we can go. I mainly just need... since I have the magnifying glass, I want either the one that allows us to stash an item. What? Launder currency. I don't know what that means, but sure. We'll go with the unarchived one again. We either need the room that will allow us to stash an item. Alright, mystical spirits, hold on, I'll get to you in a moment. Or we need the room that will have the power box so we can go into... Sick, another key. So we can go into the dark room to read that one message, which is what I really want to do. Why is there a key in the sauna? But I'm running out of footsteps, so even if I do end up drafting the room with the breaker box, are we going to even be able to get back to the dark room? Is the problem I am starting to run into. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Billiard room. I can do the billiard. Redraw. Do it. Damn it. This doesn't help us. This doesn't help us. Let's go up. Let's use a key. Absolutely. What do we got? The freezer freezes your account. What? Money and gems will not reset at the end of each day and cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. That sounds pretty dope. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, heck yeah, dude. We'll freeze that. Meta progression. Well, not really meta progression. Do the bunk room. Do the bunk room. That'll get us so many steps. It's going to count as 2 rooms, which means we should get us 2. Yes, a plus 10. We enter it, we should gain 10 more. I kind of wish I drafted this before I drafted that room, but that's fine. What's up, Gilbert? How are you? You having a fantastic time? Still running on the wheel? I could go back up to the pump room, or I could go over to the courtyard. No, I can't go over to the courtyard. If I remember correctly, the courtyard had this room over here, which was requiring a key card. So the only thing I could do is go up to the pump room. Gilbert, I hear you running on that wheel. Damn, he's fast. He was literally just... Did you always have a bunk bed, Gilbert? Hold up, wait, did Gilbert always have a little bunk bed here? That's adorable. That's like the cutest goddamn thing ever. That's literally the cutest goddamn thing ever. Alright, did we enter? You know what? I want to enter it. There's a frozen key. Interesting. Frozen door. Frozen gems. If we increase the temperature of the freezer, we can loot these things. What do you say? What did that say? I don't know what that said, but there's more stuff in here. Not for staff use. Master St. Clair's personal freezer. Interesting. Alright, cool, fantastic. Why do these not look like cuts of meat, but rather like shirts? Like they just like freezer dried their shirts for some reason. It literally looked like a shirt. Like somebody, like they just like took their shirts and were just like, well, if we freeze them, the wrinkles, they will stay frozen in perfect pristine condition, and then the wrinkles won't set in. I don't know if that's how that works. I feel like that would apply more wrinkles, or rather, I am out of keys, so I can't open up that chest. And I lost my train of thought completely, as I often do. Alright, cool. Let's go across here. I don't have keys. Shit! I don't have keys. Well, I think that's the day. That's unfortunate, but I think that's the day. Because I can't do anything else. I could go back here to the courtyard, but I'm almost positive that it was requiring a key card, which we don't have because we didn't pick one up. But I'm rather curious why the antechamber is literally unaccessible. Is it because not all of these spaces have been filled out? I'm going to say that's the reason. I'm going to say it's because we don't have all those spaces filled out. We'll call it a day. We at least learned a bunch. We learned a crap load of stuff today. We unfortunately weren't able to get the dark room powered, so I still need to get back to the dark room with a magnifying glass. Like that's a thing that we must do. Because there was definitely a picture of St. Clair. Not St. Clair. Yeah, Herbert St. Clair, that's his name. Literally holding a note. Holding a piece of paper with something written on it. What just happened? What? What just happened? Why did I get 20 extra steps? Somebody explain why I just got 20 extra steps, because that was fantastic. Start off with a nice little den right down the center. Bro, that's so many extra steps, dude. Parlor or nook? Parlor. I'm gonna do the parlor. I'm stupid. Let's run out here first and activate our little shed over here. See what bonus we can get for the day. I literally have to keep remembering this. We can do shelter. Trading post. Trading post. Yep. Absolutely. Done. Trading posted up. Where's this place? What? Why you got dynamite, bro? Dynamite. It's a little too dangerous to pick up. Are you sure? What the fuck? What? Hold up, this is a puzzle and a half, and this is making my brain hurt. I'm assuming I must get all 4 of these squares into each corner and press these things. But how do I do that? So I click this, it goes up. We click this, and it rotates it around. Like so. But how do I move this? No, that's not it. Oh. Wait a minute. We just had to get a yellow in each corner. We just had to get it. I was completely wrong as to what I had to do. What? You have been rewarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently increased by 2 coins. Does that mean we start each day with 2 coins? Oh, meta progression. Shit. That's outstanding. I'm happy I came in here, dude. I'm happy I drafted this. That's fantastic. What can I trade? There are no items. What do you mean there are no items to trade? This is the worst gosh darn trading post ever. If there's no... there's some flour. Can I like sprinkle it around here? Light a match, throw it inside, cause a dust bomb or something, dude? Because there's nothing here to trade. There's... well, I mean, I was going to say there's nothing to value, and then I literally got this, which could just like give us 2 coins every day. But there's also dynamite! I mean, I guess if I throw this in here, I can blow the place up instead. It'd be way easier than trying to make a dust bomb happen. Oh, boy. Why can't I pick up the dynamite? Yeah, you said it's too dangerous. But I live for the danger. The danger is fun. Why is there nothing to trade here? That doesn't make any gosh darn sense. I need you to explain why you have nothing to trade there at your trading outpost. So we'll just hop back inside here. Where are we going? We can go over to the parlor game immediately. I should have drafted the other room first. Gosh darn it. Well, let's do the parlor game. Parlor game. Give me these gems. Boy, we got 5 gems. E is not how you open doors. You just literally have to... Into the goddamn coat rack. I could have used this literally last time. That's fine. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all. What are you talking about? Totally not bitter about this in the slightest. Metal detector, metal detector, metal detector. Oh, fuck yes. Metal detector. Fantastic. Very, very good to get very early on. Ooh. Did we do the guest bedroom? Did we get the keys? Did we get the... you know what? I'm going to go with the items. Let's see what items we get here, dude. We got a key. We got that. They literally just make sure that one of these things respond as a key. All right, fantastic. Awesome. Totally dope. Totally worth it. Let's slap over this way. We'll grab this gem. And we'll see what's behind this door here. Items for sale. Yes, please. I could seriously use that. Items for sale, absolutely. We're going to walk back to the entrance hall. We're going to hop over this way. There's a spare room. Yes, please. I should have done the hallway. Actually, the hallway wouldn't have helped us at all. The spare room is literally the only one that was actually worth it. What the fuck? Coin. Office. Opportunity to earn and spread coins. I'm going to do that. I haven't done the office yet. But the opportunity to earn and spread coins when we have the shop, which is the commissionary, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to have a magnifying glass because I've requested a magnifying glass to be sent in. But I never went to go and actually buy it, so I'm just seriously banking and hoping that there's a magnifying glass, even though there may not be. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. What is this? What do you say? We had the lever. We had the lever 2 runs ago. The anti-chamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. We have to draft the greenhouse. Interesting. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. Should just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Interesting. So we need the west and east levers. So that's where we're going to get that. What is this? Upgrade? Floor plan upgrade disk. I can't talk. I can't pronounce things. Insert this into the estate's terminal to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Oh, that's fantastic, dude. What are you... Wait. What is this? What's in here? Oh my gosh. Secrets hurt so much. Bridget, please check in... What? Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the... Why are they in red? Flight of the Queen. March of the Count. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. Herrings of the Manor. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. March of the Counts is the only one that's a different color. I'm going to write these down. Alright, I wrote that down. I don't know if this is going to come into play, but this is definitely the game. It even tells you when you start up the game. They're like, hey, this is the kind of game where you're going to want to write stuff down to remember it. There's a freaking save. Wait, didn't we have a save code? We do have a save code. We do have a save code. Before I do anything with that, though, we're going to hop on here. Heck yeah, dude. Run payroll. Spread gold in the estate. Log into the network. What is payroll? Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff's member's room. This includes each servant quarters and maid chambers currently on the estate. Well, I don't have any of those. What if we spread gold in the estate? The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentive program. These coins are spread, distributing a number of rooms currently available throughout the estate. I don't want to spread that now then. Let's exit, actually. Insert disk. Oh yeah, insert disk. I forgot I had this disk. Upgrade in progress. Scanning disk. The courtyard. The courtyard has been found on the upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different floors planned upgrades. What are we going to do? Oh! Select the floor plan upgrade below. Courtyard is always left unlocked. 5 dig spots or 2 gems. I kind of want to do 5 dig spots, because if we ever get a shovel, that would be fantastic. Although if there's always 2 gems in there, that would probably be... The 2 gems, if we think about this rationally, the 2 gems would be always good unless we do the one thing in the outer room where gems are no longer needed. Otherwise, it's always good to have those 2 gems, because that could always be like 1 or 2 drafts of a floor plan, like a specialty floor plan. If we do 5 dig spots, if we ever have a shovel, that'll be a net profit of more than just those 2 gems. Or we could always have the corridor unlocked, so we could always draft this like later down the line. You know what? I kind of just want to do the 2 gems. But keys have also been a problem. I'm going to have the corridor always unlocked, so that way we have keys no longer being a problem. And now we're going to try this safe. So if we look at this code, what's the code? 9083. So 9083. Enter. Did that work? What? Okay, so that doesn't work. It's maybe a different safe then. Hold up, but this is the only other safe I've seen. Unless it was lying to me. I'm pretty sure I wrote that down correctly. Well, that's unfortunate. Do a chapel. You know what? I'm actually going to do the pantry. I'm going to do the pantry. Yes, I know that there are coins in the pantry. Give me these coins. Is there more than just those coins? There is not, which is unfortunate. I should hopefully have enough to buy the magnifying glass, though, in the commissionary. And then we just have to draft the dark room. Well, actually, maybe I should get to the commissionary first. Hold up. There's the magnifying glass. There's also a sledgehammer, a sleeping mask, and some running shoes. Well, you know what? Magnifying glass, absolutely, because we definitely need that. We could do the sledgehammer. I don't know what the sledgehammer does. Let's do the running shoes. Let's see what they do. Occasionally save double feet when traveling long distances across the estate and ground. So if you ever have to like backtrack through a bunch of stuff, we could occasionally save more steps. That sounds fantastic. The sleeping mask will give us 5 steps for entering any bedroom for the first time, but I don't know what I don't have the coin. So I can't figure out what the sledgehammer does. I was going to be like, let's figure out what the sledgehammer does. I can't figure out what the sledgehammer does. Well, speaking of bedrooms, we'll do the observatory. What's up, observatory? Might I observe thee? I don't know if I want to observe. Kitchen, security, storeroom. Because this is a dead end anyway. Yeah, I don't know if I want those 3 extra steps today. Although I guess they could be super useful. It's like either take them now or forever hold your peace. Well, I already messed up. I'm not going to do that. God damn it. You're gosh darn kidding. I blocked myself off. I already blocked myself off. Alright, cool. Well, we're not going to do that because that's just going to waste those steps. Well, shit. I shouldn't have purchased them. Well, I have 8 coins. I shouldn't have purchased the magnifying glass. Let's purchase the sledgehammer just to see what the sledgehammer does. Can shatter padlocks or unlocked trunks. That's pretty cool. Like, that's pretty dope. What do we got? We got a gem. We got... Are you kidding? A set of spare car keys? Bro. There are so many things. But I can't do any of them today, which is rather unfortunate. Well then, we're gonna call this a day. We'll go one more day because this day was super short. Because I really, really want to get... I'm gonna need 3 things. I'm gonna need a magnifying glass, which means I'm probably gonna need the commissionary. I'm going to need the power room to have the breaker box. And I'm going to need the dark room because I really want to know what that note is. It's probably... It might not have anything, but it might also have something fantastic. But there's only really one way to find out, and that's to actually get it. We could do... Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. I don't know why I would want that, but if we do the shelter, we don't need the power room. So that's going to take away one thing. Hold up, it's past 9. I said this last time. I set this thing to be past, like, it should unlock past 9 on today. It's past 9 today. So that's unfortunate that it's still locked. So I don't know how this works exactly. Whoa, wait a minute. What the hell is this? This wasn't here before. Allowance! Oh my gosh. Mr. Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the requested sum here in the estate entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect from us. Anne Babbage, House Manager. Sweet! So we got... I completely forgot that we had an allowance. So that's fantastic. Good to know that I have to actually pick that up every day, though. The code check. Oh, but the chapel's there, too. I'm going to do the chapel. We're not going to enter the chapel because I have coins now. I'm going to slap over this way. Well, I mean, that's unfortunate, but... I don't feel like we're going to get to the antechamber, so I don't really care about going north too much now that I know I can't actually enter the antechamber. I need to do some kind of thing to be able to enter to be able to enter the antechamber. Let me clap this. Thank you. Let's go through the West Wing Hall here. See what we get. So I mainly need the dark room. Commissionary. Fuck, I don't have... that's unfortunate now, isn't it? That's real unfortunate. I really needed that. Oh, I needed that so badly. Frick, dude. I needed that so badly. Let's do the hallway then, I guess. We'll hop up here. We'll grab these coins, because why the heck not? We'll eat an apple. Scrumptious. The billiard room! Alright, cool. We know what we're doing. We're doing the billiard puzzle, because apparently this is a puzzle room. I don't know what the billiard room is, though. We playing billiards? We yoinking a coin? Check out this bar. Got like some root beer or something? Dude, I haven't had root beer in forever. Root beer is freaking good. I don't drink soda anymore, though. Like, I kind of gave up soda, like, years ago. Just because, you know, an excessive amount of soda is bad for you, and I feel like I was drinking, like, a soda a day. So I just, like, it was not good. It's not. All that extra sugar is not good, and I already eat too many, like, sugary snacks as it is. So it's not good to have all that extra sugar. So I gave that up. And then I was drinking like a tea. I was slowly giving up tea. And I've kind of given up tea for like the past 2 months now. Tea's not terrible. It's just mainly the caffeine. Like I would have tea not often enough, but every now and then I would get like a headache. Like I would drink a tea and then I would have like a headache like 2 or 3 days later. Because my brain was like, hey, where's that caffeine? We're having like a caffeine withdrawal. Here's a headache until you give us some caffeine. And I was like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of this because I don't drink tea enough to kind of keep these headaches away. So I just was like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to go for like a whole week of like headaches. And that kind of is what happened. I had a headache for like a solid 3 to 4 days that just did not go away. And I was like, you know what? Power through it. Just keep going. Power through it. Once you get through it, and your body has no extra caffeine from the tea in it, you'll be fine. And we were. Once I got through it, and I got through that like 4-day stretch of headache, and I haven't had any tea since, I've had no headache since. And it's fantastic, dude. It's absolutely amazing. I love not having headaches. Headaches suck. Just like this locked door. What is this place? Why can't I play pool? Can I play darts? Oh, I can play darts. Shall we play darts? What is this? What? Is there something describing how to play darts? I don't know how to play darts. Hold up, wait a minute. I remember reading a note that said I don't need to know how to play darts to do this puzzle. But that doesn't mean that I know how to do this puzzle. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. I am so confused. I don't know how this works. What is this? 14? I'm gonna click 14. 1, 6? What? Do I add them together? Make 7? Well, this would be 18. This would be 20. Do I add... Well, I can't add those together. This just goes up to a max of 20. Do I subtract them to get 2? No. Because hold up. It goes... This is a single. This is a single. This is a double. No, this is a triple. Wait a minute. 14. 7. This is a double. This is a triple. Is it not? So if this is a triple, this would be 30 minus 18, which would be 12. No. Alright, cool. I don't know this then. Interesting that you could just probably like power your way through this. Do I add them together? 18 plus 10 would be 20. But that's not right either. Because it would actually be 28. If I subtract them, it would be 8. If I don't do like the double, I subtract them. 11 minus 3 would be 8 as well. Oh. Do I multiply? Because the singles were add. A single and a double was minus. I actually think the outside is like a triple, if I'm not mistaken. So if I do this, and I times that, would it be 20? Yes. Interesting. 20 minus 18 would be 2, times 6 would be 12. Oh my god, math. What did this do? Double keys? Bro, that's outstanding. I want double keys. So the parlor game gets you gems. The billiard game gets you keys. Interesting. Most interesting indeed. Well, I guess we can unlock this. And then where are we going? We can go to the library. I'm gonna go to the library. Because I want to save my gems in case I get the thing that I need. We can check out a new book. Oh, heck yeah, dude. What are we checking out? What are we checking out? What are we checking out? Drafting Strategy. Archival Digest. You know what? Sure. We'll drafting... Oh, hey, a tiger. We'll drafting strategies, because why the heck not? Oh, our old book is gone, though. Is it? Like, if we slap up this way... We have that, but yeah, it's gone. So once a book is checked out, and it's there the next time that you draft the room, and then after that, it disappears, and you can request a new book to be drawn in. Servants' quarters, +1 key for each bedroom in the house. How many keys, how many bedrooms do I have? I don't have any! So that would be pointless. Let's do the archive. It's unfortunate that we'll be I'm sheltered. Never mind, it's not unfortunate at all. I have a broken lever. Ooh. That's very useful. That's very useful indeed. Oh, yes. Unfortunately, it wasn't a freaking magnifying glass, which would have been way more useful, but that's only if we get what we need. Was that a hamburger? No, it's a hamburger. It's a freaking patch of trees, dude. What is this? Bro, I got a dice! A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll new floor plans. That's dope. That's so good. Does it then use it? I'm gonna use a key. I'm gonna smack the mic as well. The dark room! Alright, we have the dark room. It's also powered because we were sheltered. Now what I need... What the hell is this? A lockpick kit! We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Interesting. Yeah, this here. This says something, but it's far too blurry at the moment. Commissionary. Commissionary, immediately. Do you have a magnifying glass for sale? I must know. Do! You beautiful bastard, you. Oh my gosh, you're gorgeous. I can't believe we got them both immediately like that. What do you say? Something memos found in Hartley's room are always false. What? Something memos found in Hartley's room are always false. I can't tell what that first word is. It looks like R-E-E-N. It's something E-E-N. But memos in Hartley's room are always false. It's interesting that he has that picture. I'm gonna have to like take a screw. Actually, hold up. Wait a minute. I can do that right the fuck now. Yeah, it's green. Green. Oh. Okay, that's interesting to find out. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Interesting. I don't know what that means. but I'm just gonna guess wherever Hartley's room is, if we find a green memo, it is false. For some reason. Don't ask me why. I'm gonna walk up here. I'm gonna unlock this door. Because why the heck not? There's a locksmith. You know what? I don't have a gem. Never mind. Forget that. We're gonna go with the gymnasium because I'm not gonna lose stuff because I'm sheltered. You know what? Coat check. Yeah. We'll do the coat check. We're gonna ding this. I'm gonna check in an item. What do I want to check in? We can check in the broken lever, the lockpick kit, the magnifying glass. I feel like I've done what I need to do with the magnifying glass, so I'm gonna check in the broken lever. Can I check in more stuff? You've already checked in an item, checked here, retrieve it before you check in another. Okay, so I cannot. The broken lever is probably going to be needed to actually beat the game, whereas the other stuff is just... The magnifying glass is a thing of discovery, to discover meta knowledge, and the lockpick is just a thing to be able to advance a little bit better. Ooh, I can unlock you! Terrence? Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Or we could do the garage. I need gems for the... Alright, cool. Green rooms don't cost anything. We're going to enter the Terrence. Whatever a Terrence is. It's a balcony. It's a gem. It's just a balcony. But it's so cool looking. Interesting. Nice tree you have there. Let's unlock the locksmith, because I've never unlocked the locksmith before. Dude, look at all these freaking locks. Look at all these keys, dude! Lockpick kit. You can purchase the lockpick kit. Special key? What the heck is the special key? Okay, that's good to know. Hold up, I gotta write that down. So the locksmith has a special key that can be purchased for 8 coins. Which is most interesting to find out about. I'm going to just run back. I mean, we're definitely not going to really unlock anything else today. But I kind of want to see if there's anything else like knowledge-wise, we can glean by using these last little tidbits of steps for the day and going in this direction. There's the study. Have I drafted the study? Hold up, let's draft the study. I don't think I've ever drafted the study. Bro, check out the study. There's a second safe. There's a second safe here. I'm gonna yoink this apple. This apple is mine. 44 letters in the message. Face and ace. Unused pairings. Glove, love, what? Sting, sing, crown, crow, groan, grow, snack, sack. I don't know what any of that means, but sure, whatever. I'm just like walking around like, this is a head scratcher. I'm kind of like at a loss for words at the moment, but there's this little note here. Ooh, I can look. And I have this draft, raft, smile, vial, coal, eat, cold, old, sturdy, study, bold, beard. What is this? I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms in the house. We need them produced in sets of 2... What? Of 2 la pair. What? Yeah. Of 2 a pair? Or 2 la pair? Oh, it's in parentheses. 2 a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can even be pulled off by Thursday. Why do they need new artwork commissioned for all rooms of the house and in 2 pairs? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Has every room had 2 paintings? What the fuck? Has every room actually had 2 paintings this whole time? and I just never noticed. Also, here's a new safe. What was the code again? 9083. Okay, so it's not your code either, which is unfortunate. Whose code is this then? Also, what does this room do? While drafted, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. So you could just redraw floor plans a lot more times, but I don't have the gems to do that anyway, so we could just go like slap over this way. Right, the chapel was sheltered the whole goddamn time. Hey, there's the breaker box. So even if we didn't have it, we probably could have gotten it. Well, amount of footsteps to be able to get back there. So maybe not. Oh well. The shelter thing was still probably the best option because we got the knowledge from the dark room that we were trying to glean. I don't have gems. I can't do anything then. Yeah, I can't do anything. That's the day. Unfortunate, but that is the day. Well then, this episode might have run just a slight bit longer than I intended to, but we got a bunch of knowledge. I have a bunch of new notes, including the notes of those 5 books that they wanted. There's the knowledge of the special key at the locksmith. There's the knowledge that we learned from the black room, that green memos in Hartley's room are always false. I'm running out of room on this little paper. I wish I got like a bigger paper to write on, dude. So we need car keys and the garage in the same run. Probably also power, because then we can take the car for a spin. Or maybe there's something inside of the car. We have the lever stored away in the coat check. So whenever we get the coat check, we can get the lever back, and I can do something with the lever. What that thing would be, I have no clue. We kind of learned how to do the billiard. There's 2 arts. And we learned that there are 2 pieces of art in every room. Well, maybe not this room. This room's a bad example. But there's 2 pieces of art. We waltz into here. There's no pieces of art. We waltz into here. There's 1 piece of art. Oh, the day's ending. I ran out of footsteps. Alright, cool. Fantastic. Well then, I guess we'll call it a day there. We're also going to call this an episode here. Let's take a gander at how we did. West Wing favored. Sure. Note, there's no observatory in the back here this time. I noticed this last time, but this almost seems to change with every single thing that we do. Like every single time it changes based on what we drafted and what we didn't draft. This time we didn't draft an observatory, so there's no observatory right here in the back that there was the last time that I took notice of this. We drafted 4 new rooms though. We're drafting new stuff, which is most interesting. We're going to save and continue. I am still curious as to how many days we truly have to beat this game, because we're already on day 9, which is unfortunate. But we've made a bunch of like meta progression stuff. Like we have the freaking outer room. We have an allowance of 2 coin. So we can start every single day with 2 coins now. We have the outer room, which we can just get as long as we spend like 4 to 6 footsteps to do it. We spend 4 to activate it, 6 if we want to go in there. And we also have knowledge that what was it? I think it was the greenhouse. The lever in the greenhouse is broken. So they wanted to make sure that the levers in the west and the east wings were still functional before Simon, aka us, got here to start this like game, because there was not enough time for them to fix the lever in the greenhouse. Draft the greenhouse, take the broken lever there, and you can fix it yourself, bro. Okay, I think I found out where the broken lever is going to go, but that is a task to look at and to try for next time, because we're going to leave this one here for now because my brain is just fried after doing 2 episodes in a row. There's a lot to like remember and do about this game, which is probably why it was like, hey, you're going to want to write this shit down. Like, you're going to want to write this shit down. But anyway, we're going to leave this one here. We're going to go ahead and stare out at the giant mountain again and say goodbye and good night.